The humble honeybee is the unsung hero of modern-day society. Pollinating 90% of the world's fruit and vegetable crops every year, making honeybees responsible for $30 billion a year in food production. Albert Einstein famously proposed, if the bees disappeared off the face of the earth, man would soon follow suit.
Honeybees play a critical role in sustaining life on Earth. Disease is a major contributor to the alarming decline of these insect pollinators. Our core problem is the bees dying out. Causes include disease, loss of habitat, and pesticides. Symptoms include the loss of our biggest pollinators, loss of plant and animal life, and global food shortages. The width of the bee problem is global, as it affects almost all of the world's population. 1 in every 3 bites of food taken across the globe is possible due to pollinators, most predominantly bees. The depth of the situation is even more severe. Without the bee population, 70 of the 100 crop-producing species that supply food for 90% of the world will die out at extreme rates, causing major food shortages and loss of life globally.
CRISPR technology is the latest innovation in the field of genetic engineering. CRISPR is a biological tool that can precisely cut and replace strands of DNA within single and multicell organisms, changing their genetic makeup indefinitely. Using CRISPR, we can alter the genetic resistance bees have to key diseases involved in colony collapse disorder. Furthermore, with the help of gene drive, we can make these alterations inheritable to the 100th percentile, ultimately making all bees immune to diseases such as American foul brood, in turn increasing the population of all honeybees exponentially. Solutions to date have addressed the problem of bees by using ecological farming, such as phasing out use of pesticides, habitat conservation, and restoration. These attempt to solve issues of climate change and insecticides, however, don't make much headway in the battle for the delicate ecosystem inside bees. This is where CRISPR comes in.
The problem of the declining bee populations relates to the UN Sustainable Goal of life on land. Ensuring the survival of bee populations is critical to sustaining the exponentially increasing global human population.
Our solution will generate growth within the industry. This can be measured through historical KPIs, such as number of bee colonies per commercial bee company. Comparing data before and after the implementation of our solution will give us an accurate representation of the impact.